Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm just going to discuss about my Google Sheet scanner and based on our R4 Camarilla R4 breakout and based on our positional strategy by using advanced option strategy. Based on that, we find some weekly opportunities in this week. So we find a lot of opportunities in put side and due to that correction, sharp correction in last 3 days, and we are finding a lot of opportunities from that. We find many stocks, but based on our concepts we are going to plan for a few for our trading opportunity. So we have a conditions to fulfill. Once the stock is going to fulfill that conditions, then only we are going to use that stocks for an option breakout. So a lot of opportunity with this, and someone was asking about how to use it again and again. So here is a simple logic where I'm just using for to finding out a fresh breakout. In weekly positional, it is valid for a 1 week. The strike price which you have selected for our trade, so that should be for a one week, and a weekly, every weekly Fridays that strike price and entry price should be changed. So our intraday sheet works based on the Camarilla, and monthly and weekly sheet is works based on the positional trading concept, where I'm just looking at a lot of stocks which given you the breakout. So for example, I just go for a Tata Motor 1020 put option when it is given you the breakout. So this breakout on last week, that is what 15th to 19th. So in this 15th to 19th, so we have a fresh breakout. It must give you a fresh breakout, then only we can go for it. So let me check Tata Motor 1020 put option uh, where it is given you the exact opportunity. I'm just going for a 15 minutes. So first I will be marking our entry point where the exact entry point is somewhere around 41.3. So let me mark 41.3 when it is triggers our entry point. So I'm just using a 15 minutes time frame. So where our entry point got triggered on the 15th April 9:30. So it is a valid breakout. How I'm saying you it's a valid breakout. So this positional we have to avoid that entry point which triggers in the first 15 minutes candle. Before the first 15-minute candle, it is the first 15 minutes candle on the day of 15th. That is what the starting of that week, and closing is around 19th of that month, 19th of the month. Okay, so our entry point 41.3, where it is exactly breaks and the second candle of 15. So that is what a breakout, and after that it given you breakout and it maximum came down to 26. So from 41 it came down to 26. As per the concept, it is not triggered our stop loss. Maybe our stop loss will be nearby here, and in this case it is not triggered our stop loss, but it is taking a 4 days, I think. 15, 16 and 17th is the holiday, I think. 18, 19, and it is given you the breakout on one more time, but when we taken a position, we know the stop loss where we to keep. Okay, so that was not triggered, and also we know based on the concept we can utilize our target also. And if you are making any opportunities by using our edging concepts, it is about a trigger which telling you the confirmation on the trend side. So maybe we can use for a 2.1 or 3.2 kind of strategies, or SBB or F4 strategies. We can apply here for a positional one. For this positional, which we are using a directional only, because it is a short term, so we have a 5 days holding only, and after that every Friday we are going to change the data for this. Okay, if you get Monday, so it should be a fresh breakout, then the stock would be okay. But after that it reaching towards 77, closed by 58, maybe our target got triggered in this case. Some of the stocks may be opening by the gap of Tata Communication 1940, Tata Com 1940 put option. In this case, maybe a gap up. So you can look at this. Where is our entry point? So 98.1. So 98.1, will it is giving you an opportunity or not? Let me check 98.1. Yeah, in this case, in this particular time frame of that weekly 15 to 19, the stock is not reaching our 98.1. Okay, so it never tested previously, and it is maximum around the 90, 97, 90, nearby 98 levels, but it is closed nearby 80. By next day opening itself, it's nearby 120 plus. So our entry point is 98.1. So in this case, it not able to trigger our entry point, or we can't able to buy this. So this is a trade where it is shown on our sheet, but it is as per the concept, it is a not a valid trade. Okay, so because we don't have a entry point, it is triggered in the live market. It may be skipped or jumped by the gap up or gap down. So such a stocks we are not going to focus because it is not a valid one. So we can't able to buy whatever the desired price or whatever the entry price. It is not able to given you the entry opportunities on that particular point. Okay, so I hope you understood. So this is what we are going to filter out whether it is a valid trade or not, and manually we are doing it. A lot of stocks, some of the stocks which we are going to excite 400. So that was giving you such a good move, and maybe gap up or a valid trigger. So excite 400 somewhere around 23.7. So 23.7 maybe triggered on this candle. This is 9:15 candle. Okay, this I don't consider as a valid breakout. So whereas our entry point is somewhere around 23.7. Let me mark that, and re-entry may be possible on this 23.7. In this case, you can see initially in the first candle where it is triggered, and after it moves, and 16th it started below 11 rupees and it was giving you the breakout on 10 o'clock. So this may be a valid breakout on 16th. We are not considering that entry is valid on 15th. 16th may be the valid opportunity which present in this. How I'm just looking at the first 15 minutes candle which triggers our entry point, simply ignore it, and after it moves down, maybe here you can try, and this case it came down and it given you the breakout here the second time. It's called as a re-entry. So maybe in this one we can go for it. So from that it went up. So like this, our weekly sheet is working based on our concept. So, but why we are creating that weekly sheet for our positional strategy? To find out 2 to 3 stocks in a week. So depend on the market condition, because every month, so in 3 weeks positive, 2 weeks positive, 2 weeks negative, something is happening. And so to avoid such things and in case that weekly trend also, we utilized or we used our weekly trade opportunities. And based on monthly, so we have a lot of stocks. If it is a call side, so more than 30%, I think 19 stock, but already something around 33 stocks which is triggered, and almost 24 stocks which moves more than 50%. And last week there is a drop, so it has already moved high and then returned back. So why I'm saying you, look at the sale 134 on monthly basis, sale 134 where it made a high. Sale 134. It's a monthly one. Let me check. Sale 134 call option. I think the data is not available here. 34. So maybe 135. So round number always having a good liquidity. You can look at this, that high made is 20. Currently it is trading 12 rupees, almost 8 rupees drop from the top. So maybe a monthly opportunity from 1st of April, from 9 rupees it went up to 20 rupees. Already it is moving more than our expected target. Okay, so now it is the closing price. It is less than greater than 30% from our entry point. So that already moved, and right now, so lot of stocks, and currently recently we have a put side also. So in the last week only monthly positional. So almost we find something around some 5 to 10 stocks, but right now it is more than 50% nearby, somewhere around 12 stocks. But I just looking at in this case Tata Motors, sorry, TVS Motor and Titan 3800, that was a greater target. So let me check Titan 3800. It's happening on last week. Entry Titan 3800 put option, where it is an entry somewhere around 100 and Titan 64. So 164 got triggered maybe here. In this case on 12th April. After that it was still struggling nearby 200, and yesterday it reaching towards 300 plus. So that is what on trade which achieved our target based on the concept. And intraday is entirely based on the what we say, based on our concepts. So a lot of opportunities by intraday, the same rules we are applying, but it is works based on the R4. So this month we have a lot of opportunity, and those who are holding for a monthly positional. So next week is the expiry week. 25th April is the expiry day. So it is physical delivery started. It's not advisable to hold a position up to next week because low liquidity and we can't able to hold it, so required a higher margin for the trade. So we don't means physical delivery required a higher margin. Only 4 days is for the expiry. Most of the brokers are implementing the physical delivery margin. So better to avoid, and if you are following only intraday, you may be used for an intraday opportunities only by R4 or weekly. But sheet would be updated for next week. But as per our positional concept, we are going to take any opportunities. I hope you understood. Thanks for watching and thank you for attending my classes and those who are joined and recently. So I hope you are understood the concepts very well. Thank you so much. Thanks for being with me. And if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update. Thank you.